So Tales of Tanorio has been delayed again. And if you guys aren't in the loop, you guys might be thinking, why do I say again? Well, Tales of Tanorio has already been delayed multiple times, and I believe this is the second time in the last week it's been delayed. It was supposed to come last week, then it was supposed to come this Friday, and now we really have no idea when exactly it's gonna come. And normally for a game to have this many delays in a short period of time, I'd be ripping on them. I'm gonna be honest, I'd be going crazy on them, but this is a more complicated scenario, so let me actually explain it. So apparently Tales of Tanorio was actually supposed to come in summer of 2023, but one of the devs, who's essentially the lead scripter from my understanding, had health issues and it had to get pushed back all the way to 2024. And now today, about 2 or 3 hours before the game was supposed to launch, apparently he had another health issue, or that's at least when they announced the health issue happened. And they're saying they literally physically cannot do anything about it. They can't click the button. He's in the hospital, so he can't publish the game and things of that nature. And I'm not gonna lie, just from the standpoint of me being a human, I want to believe they're telling the truth here and this isn't fake or anything, but this is just so convenient and I don't think anyone can really look past that. And just to clarify, it's obviously not convenient if they're really telling the truth, but if they were lying, I mean, this would be the best way to do it. I mean, there's literally zero way that me or any other content creator or even anybody else in the community could tell if they're really telling the truth here. And I mean, that's another reason this whole situation is so convenient for them, in my opinion. How can we even hold them accountable for a delay when it's something like this with someone in the hospital? The whole reason why it's so convenient is we literally can't. So if this was a lie, which I'm not saying it is because there's, like I said, no way for me to tell, this would literally be the perfect excuse. People really can't criticize you for it because it's something serious that no one can really go against you for. And then if you did criticize them or say they're lying or something and you end up being wrong and they actually showed that they were telling the truth or something, now you're gonna end up looking hella stupid. So in this video, I want to just kind of lay out the facts for you guys to make your own conclusions, because some things in this I just really can't say myself. So let me actually get into what they said. So the first thing is, like I said, they made an announcement that their lead scripter and developer was in the hospital. And small correction, they said he was in the hospital since last night. Now, according to them, the lead scripter was nearly finished pushing an extensive fix that squashed a lot of the bugs and ported over the finalized version of essentially a big portion of the game, the second gym, and some other place in the game. Now, like I said earlier, they said that they can't publish until he is back from the hospital, and even if he does get back from the hospital, they don't want to publish it instantly. They want to wait a while. Like I said before as well, they said this is an ongoing issue that they said has gotten worse because of the pressure he's put himself under for the last 3 weeks. And in my opinion, this story does make a lot of sense for the most part, but there is some ways where I see the story not adding up completely. Like, for example, if this was a common issue that's happened multiple times before, I mean, you would think they would have some sort of countermeasure for something like this. I mean, apparently similar issues to this literally delayed them for months before, literally from a whole summer release to a whole 2024 release. And from my understanding of Roblox Studio, I'm assuming he's the only one that actually has access to edit things, because I don't know why else they wouldn't be able to publish his work. I mean, I'm not the Roblox Studio expert, so I could be wrong about that, and also it just could be a completely separate issue, but regardless, like I said, you would think they would put together some sort of countermeasure for similar issues to this if this happens so often. Now, to be fair to Tales of Tanorio, there could be a lot of reasons for this that they just didn't say because they didn't really feel like there was a reason to. They also just gave us an update on the situation. He said, hey everyone, an update from Topia, and apparently Topia said, tell them I plan on sending out something as soon as I get my charger for my brother tomorrow. And then they said that he's still in the hospital. For those curious, he hasn't been able to communicate much because he's been there all day without a charger, and his phone is literally the only means of communication. And then they said that this does not mean that Topia will be home tomorrow, and even if he is home tomorrow, they want to make sure he's okay before they get back into the things that they were going to do, like publishing the game, I assume. And assuming all of this is true, I feel like we can all agree to give our thoughts and prayers to Topia, the developer himself, and also the whole Tales of Tanorio team. But at the same time, it just feels like if they were lying about this, like if they were, this would be like the perfect, most convenient way where we literally can't criticize them at all. Obviously, you can't really hold someone accountable for being in the hospital. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, get better faster? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really do nothing about that. If you guys want my personal opinion, I probably believe that they're telling the truth, because I don't think they would go to these lengths for something like this instead of just not giving us a new release date. But at the same time, I've seen so many crazy things like this on Roblox that it wouldn't even surprise me. I mean, apparently even Rail Bad said something like this. Like, I don't know. So I guess let me know what you guys think. I really don't think there's a right answer here, so I'm gonna just leave it at I'm giving my thoughts and prayers to the Tales of Tanorio team, and especially Topia. But I appreciate y'all for watching. If you want to do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Later.